Greetings. Salute to everybody.
It would have helped if I had put the microphone on, right? Hold on. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Uh, I think that's close enough. Let me know if it's close enough. If you can hear my audio, really good. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. Yo, what's going on, man? Yeah, shout out to the Green Vegan, man. Oh my god. Uh, yes, it's snowing. Mic check 1, 2. Is it clear? Let me know if it's clear, cause I got my real mic on today. Hold on, my real mic. Testing 1, 2. So I got my real mic on today. I'm good. Shout out to the Green Vegan. I said, this damn internet going crazy after what happened yesterday in Mexico. I know you seeing that. Yeah. Drugs, man. It's amazing how drugs have that much impact, man. It's just crazy, man. You know, the only criminal I wanted to be back in the day as a kid, because I used to watch Cowboys and Indians, you know what I'm saying? The only criminal I wanted to be was probably a bank robber. I used to love bank robberies. But again, like for real. Um, I used to love bank robberies. I loved any movie that had to do with like robberies, right? Don't judge me. Don't judge me though. You know what I'm saying? um, you're close to Mexico, though, right? And I'm just on some real chill shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if I look like I'm chilling, I just got out the bath. Not for the fellas to talk about. I just got out the bath. Another close to an hour soaking, you know what I mean? I feel real good, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lonnie. What's going on, Lonnie? He said, were you about to get to Mexico? Yeah, Mexico is can you blame? I was just watching this movie the other day. It was The Sharpshooter or something like that. And it's a really good movie on Netflix. I forgot his OG. I like older characters that do motion, that do I love older characters that do action movies. I always love that. I think that's just dope. Like that was the day where you looked up to a man's man, and now that old bastard wants to be young. You know, yeah, it's just crazy. Um, do I look relaxed? Let me know if I look relaxed. I think I feel relaxed. You know what I'm saying? So, as you know, I love wearing my hair up. You know what I mean? And I love wearing my hair up because I always wanted to style my hair. I don't like when my hair is down. When I wear it down, I'm uncomfortable. If you ever see me with my hair down, especially at the studio, I don't like that. You know what I mean? Um, I just don't. I don't even like when I have my hair down and I see a young guy, I like when the shit is up and that length is there because it's long as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, never stuck in it. I know. I did my schedule like 10 minutes early. I'm not going to start until 12 o'clock, though. I'm not going to start this topic until 12 o'clock. for those who come in at 12 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? But what I love doing, I feel that Nick, do you some people I don't dislike young people. I don't like their ways. You know, you could not like a person's ways. I just don't like your ways, you know? It's just like I love human beings, but I don't like a lot of human beings' ways. I think a lot of human beings are shit, you know? I don't like a lot of human beings' ways or how they move. I just don't. I think the majority of the human beings are fucking dirt. Um, I do believe that. You know what I'm saying? I think people are just, you know, I don't even know what to talk to with most people no more. Like, you ever like talk to somebody and they're like, "Hey, how you doing? What's been new with you?" You're like, "Good, great. What's new with you?" "Oh, no complaints." "Oh, good hearing from you. Good hearing from you too." I don't like that. Like, like I don't even like when people, "Oh, we gotta catch up. We gotta chop it up." No, we don't. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, my darling. There's nothing to talk about, nigga. Like, I don't like to talk to people that don't have nothing to talk about. You know, I want to get that call when somebody says, "Hello, hello. Is this Nathaniel? Is this Coy? Yes. This is so and so. Oh my God, how you doing? How are you? I thought about you. I had to reach out to you. I just wanted to say," and then you know what I mean? Um, and don't ask people how they're doing. Just say, "Give my love to everybody." I had a neighbor, right? It's always a neighbor. But this is my mother's complex, right? I was like, "How's your mother?" "Oh, she's great." I'm like, "Oh God, you're supposed to say, 'Give your mother my regards.'" Don't leave people no room to tell you about their shitty life, that things are fantastic. They overdo it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know if your mother had diarrhea this morning. You know what I mean? You can't just stop it. Um, well, people that pander to me, I don't like panders. I don't like right now, I had to block a few, not block, but I had to like kind of turn off my phone because I don't want to hear about this. We're in the middle of a blizzard. Right now, we are in the middle, as we speak. Look it up. We are in the middle of a blizzard. Okay. And when this snow is over, I got some serious work to do. Okay. Serious work. Okay. People forget that I'm a son, I'm a father, I'm a husband. You understand where I'm coming from? Um, I'm a director, as I'm doing here. I got responsibility. So this is one responsibility that I got to get out and do. And when this storm is over, I got to get out there and do what I got to do. My daughter has to play in the snow. She has to experience that. And then once she's done, and I got to do some serious, I got some serious things to do. I got to deal with these phony fucking neighbors. Um, the fake ones now to give me that look like, "Oh, you're gonna come over here," you know what I mean? And whatever God tells me to do, I'm gonna do it. That's just the reality. You know what I mean? I got one neighbor I do admire though, because she's a young lady, and I remember when she was shoveling, she was out here busting her ass, and it was her. Her boyfriend's a fucking bum, but as usual, she's a sister with a piece of shit boyfriend. He's respectful though, but he's a bum. If it wasn't my neighbor, I would have smashed her. You know what I mean? Fine little bitch too. And she goes to work. She's the man of the relationship. You know what I mean? She takes care of business. She's a mother. They got a little daughter, pretty little girl. But I admire her because she gets to business. And if I see her struggling, I'll bring that snowblower over there. You know what I mean? I will. But other than that, everybody's shit. They play these games when the weather's. I say, okay, well, see, that's why you never fuck with people, man, because you never know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta when you feel, never tell nobody this, but say this to yourself. They're gonna need me before I need them. See, that's the confidence you want to build up in your mind to know that you got. You're gonna need me before I need you. That's it. Don't tell nobody that because that could jinx it. Just say it to yourself. Hey, they'll need me before I fucking need them. That's okay. Yeah. You could be that piece of shit. No problem. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Rashida? I don't like panderers because this is my thing. That's like you calling me and asking me, hey, Nate, let me tell you about this guy. So I met this thug and, he ate my pussy and I ate and sucked his dick. And I'm like, well, why you fucking thugs? You know what I mean? You shouldn't you shouldn't even be calling me if you know that because I don't fuck with that. Like I don't if you're gonna deal with dirt, don't call me. It's plain and simple. So you can't be listening and pandering to me. And just most importantly, how do you come to class? And that's like that's like you're going to math class and I can't use an example. That's like you're in class and you're not learning anything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a fact. Shout out to Shimmy. What up, Shimmy? Shimmy, shimmy, ya, shimmy, yeah. That's my baby. Shout out to Shimmy, a little fine ass. Y'all all fine. Sorry, niggas. I can't tell no nigga. Ain't no nigga fine to me. You know what I mean? Only fine nigga is me. I don't never ain't no nigga fine. I ain't never oh yo, this nigga's fine. We got a problem. But anyway, right? Um, what time is it? It's about to be 12 o'clock. So shout out to everybody that's joining in. You know what I'm saying? You reached the accidental experience. And, you know, I'm your I am your host, Ax Nathaniel. Um, so Kelly was asking, Green Vegan was asking, I said, Kelly, um, do I like panderers? I just don't like my homegirl just hit me, right? Now this is gonna be painful because I think what happened was my homegirl was it's so sad because we had such a close friendship years ago and she hit me up. She's like, hey, how you doing? So I'm like, oh boy. You ever have that people to hit you up and you're like, oh boy, what the fuck are we gonna talk about? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we so outgrown each other. You know what I mean? So what I've learned is never ask how people are doing. Just say, hey, give your mother, your dad, I was thinking about them. And then if they tell you somebody passed and they say, oh, so and so happened, never ask how is everybody, because everybody's gonna say, fantastic, great, everybody's doing really, really good. I don't I don't like that. Because I don't talk like that, because everybody's not doing really, really good. And even if they were, I would never say. I think that shit is so whack and shallow. So um So she hit me now. It's my turn. It's my turn now. But she hit me back. I said to her, "Hey, how you doing?" I fucked up. I said, I said, "How you doing?" So she hit me back now. Ugh, the snow. So I'm like, oh, these losers. I already got to deal with all the because Ring the camera. We have cameras, but Ring we have the camera. Just for the doorbell. And Ring has a community, and there's a whole bunch of fucking losers on Ring. Losers, people that sit and watch the news, whether it's politics all day, the weather, and they are painfully just the comments. Losers. One guy is like, "Oh, a snow removal guy," and I'm like, "Snow removal? Like, what is this? What is this? Like snow me? What the fuck? Just say somebody to shovel the snow. You know what I mean? It's not snow removal. Like, snow removal is when you have trucks and equipment and stuff like that. Anyway, everybody believing dumb shit on it. There's a lot of assholes on there. Like, what's this stuff coming out the sky? Did anybody hear that loud noise? Which probably is a snowplow because they make a lot of noise. Just old losers, man. No disrespect. Sorry, let me give my disclaimer. Please don't take any of the things that I say about anything in this live stream personal. And if I offended you, I apologize. So anyway, I had to it's gonna be hard to block that out, because I got rings in my mother's crib and shit. I gotta see what's going on here and there, you know what I mean? Um, so she says, ugh, the snow. Then she's like, "How are you?" And I'm like, I don't even know how to respond to her because I'm gonna be like, number one, I'm gonna be like, the snow is beautiful. It is. When the snow first comes down, it is beautiful. So now I'm gonna have to kill her joy, and then I'm gonna be like, "It's so good to hear from you. Give your mother." But it's gonna be fucked up. It's gonna sound like I'm dismissing her because it's like, "It's so good to hear from you. I see you out there. You're not gonna be phony. Oh, give my love to your mother, your sisters, even your pops. Shout out to bro. That's my man right there." And then she's gonna be like, you know, "You do the same," or "How's mom? How's Kim?" Or you know what I mean? I just don't know. I don't even want to respond to her. I know that's so wrong. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're dealing with a blizzard right now, bro. Yep, right now, Eric. Right in the middle of it. Yeah. But listen, what I gotta do? I mean, I took my bath already. I'm chilling. I didn't even eat breakfast yet. I came here first. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, my friend, this is the reason why I'm gonna have a hard time talking to her. And I want people to listen to me loud and clear. All of my answers are in my live streams. There's nothing I didn't cover. There's nothing I didn't talk about. There's nothing that I never talked about. I talked about everything. And as I sit here and relax on the couch, chilling, feeling good, I want people to know that as long as I'm on this earth, you're going to learn something. But not everybody's going to learn, because what I've learned is that you're not going to penalize me for the people that you sleep with and entangle with. You see, as a woman, this particular person was a very close friend of mine. Let me tell you how fine this girl was. My friend was so fine at her prime. I remember we used to be leaving the building, and brothers used to be like, "Yo, how in the fuck are you not fucking that? What are you doing?" That's how fine, the brown skin, pretty gorgeous face, big fat ass, big titties, nice waist. That was my party dog right there. Like me and her used to go. We get in the club. You okay? You all right? All right, I'm going over here. You go over here. Boom. These were the golden era days. Like, and the golden era bothers me because if you look right now and look up YouTube, especially on Instagram, go punch up the Coliseum in Jamaica, Queens closes. And that's like a hip hop monument in Queens. It was like a big mall area. And all the rappers from Queens now that are relevant, excuse me, not relevant, are out there. MC Search, MC Shan, just a lot of people paying homage because they're closing down the Coliseum. And it's pretty sad because I used to go to the Coliseum and I live in Staten Island. I'm the only New Yorker that knows the five boroughs. Never forget that. That's right. No New Yorker, when I talk about truckers, that doesn't count. If you're a trucker, if you're a cab driver, no, we're talking about historically, right? I know the five boroughs very, very well. Okay. And to know New York City, you can't just know Brooklyn and the Bronx. You got to know all the boroughs and know that on a hip hop level, the Bronx is the number one borough for hip hop, right? That's the monument and birthplace of hip hop. My mother used to take me and my sister there as kids before my other sister was even born. I used to be on the graffiti subways. We used to go to my aunt's house. All right. That's what I remember. That was you know what I mean? So she had us cutting through the Bronx and Harlem as children on public transportation. My mother wasn't driving yet. Unless my dad, because he was the driver, we was in a car and my father had me everywhere. So as a child, I learned the five boroughs from being in the back seat with my dad, watching where we were going. So I know all five boroughs. We're talking about in a landscape way. You know what I mean? So, right. This is for educational purposes. I should have said that. Thank you, darling. So, anywho, we partied hard. I'm not gonna say her name. And I remember one time we was leaving this club in Wycliffe. I will never forget this. Wycliffe used to walk around with this big light-skinned bodyguard with a beard and a rag on his head. Big ass nigga. And I remember this nigga Wycliffe stopped my friend and was like, hold the fuck up. Like he shut the club down. Like the club was over. We was in a Roxy. I will never forget about this, right? Oh yeah, Rashida knows. She said the Coliseum really. I used to summers with the cousins. I'm telling you, yeah. It's a big thing now. The reason why I use that as an example, because they closed out, they did this big concert there 2 days ago. And you should have seen the crowd. Oh my God. Oh, we look so bad as black people. We look fucking terrible. It's so sad because I was watching the Luther Vandross, documentary yesterday, and I just was feeling so good being black. And then I looked at these people and I'm like, how the fuck we're supposed to grow gracefully. I just told you how much I love action-packed films with old men as this fucking superhero. Like I like Clint Eastwood. I think that shit is just dope. So that's how I was raised. So anywho, it was very depressing seeing how people looking. It was very depressing seeing my homegirl and knowing what she looked like. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what ruined her. I'll get to that, right? So anyway, Wyclef, whatever it was, obviously, Wyclef dated her for a lack. You know what I mean? Shit happens. She was getting that type of traction. Remember the woman? I'll give you an example how good she looked. And I know they're trying to knock her down now. Somebody's doing the stream. You remember the part in Boys in the Hood? See, this ring shit keeps annoying the fuck out of me. I'm gonna have to take that app off, silence it. So remember Boys in the Hood? Remember the scene where Omar Gooding was telling his father about how he smashed this girl, and the girl pulled up in the car and said, "Is that your stick? I want to drive it." Remember, he went in the house. Remember that beautiful, fine ass woman? Now there's this new video now. The guy zooming in on her teeth. I'm just like, yo, man, I tell you, man, yo, men just stink to me. I'm sorry, man. I'm a man. I can say that. Man, when I look at a man, I just look at funky feet and just bad body odor. I just look at men as being stink, especially today's men. Like I could imagine what it smelled like in that Coliseum with thousands of people too. There's a lot of people. Queens came out to support that shit, but all these niggas look like bums. Gray hair, fat, old. They look fucked up, and they rapping. So anyway, the girl that was in that movie, you remember her? She was fucking beautiful, right? Beautiful brown skin, gorgeous. Niggas is trying to zoom in and somebody zooming in on an old movie and trying to zoom in on her teeth. So what? Big deal. Get braces. Big deal. Anyway, she looked like her. Strikingly beautiful. Until she was so fine, people were captivated. She had a short hairstyle, and people were like, yo, this girl, she was working that shit like Toni Braxton and Halle Berry in their prime. Anyway, fast forward, she had this boyfriend. Out of all of my homegirls in my life, and if anybody's listening to me, you should be ashamed of yourself. Out of all of my homegirls in my whole entire life, and my mother had to ask me recently, where's all your friends? You know what I mean? Because I have a lot of girls. Where happened, everybody? You know what I mean? I'm the type of dude, I used to be on the Staten Island ferry in the morning going to work in 92, 93, and it'd be around 10 women around me. Ask anybody, they'll tell you. The girls used to sit around me. All them fucking jealous cops used to be seeing me in the morning, hating because the women were sitting with my area. We always chopped it up. I had to find bitches all around me. Not like I was banging into them. They just wanted to be with the bro. We was chilling. And we enjoyed that 20-minute ride every day. And that's over 30 years ago. You know what I mean? That's well over 30 years, over 35 years. But anyway, my very close friend, we were so close. My father had history with her mother because my father used to go to her high school in Brooklyn, Lincoln High School. Her mother told me that. You know, she was telling me my father was a Casanova and shit back in the day. But anyway, um, she had this boyfriend, man. Let me tell you this story. So Queensbridge, y'all heard of Queensbridge? How do y'all know Queens? Queensbridge is a projects, right? If y'all heard this on the Brother Bridge, the Brother Queensbridge. Nas is from Queensbridge. Prodigy from Mob Deep. Well, he's not really from Queensbridge, but Havoc is from Queensbridge from Mob Deep. There's a lot of people from you know. I don't want to lose you with a whole bunch of other New York rappers you may not know, but Queensbridge is in a part of Queens that nobody even thought that niggas get it in. But anywho, one day I was visiting this girl in Queensbridge. Let me tell you how official her man. First of all, her man was a good looking dude. She was a good looking woman. I'm so mad. I wish they had made babies. She had a good looking dude. This dude was brown skin with wavy fucking hair. Good looking Casanova. One of the type of guys you would love your daughter, man. I could leave this earth because I want my daughter to marry. This man's going to take care of my daughter. Oh, I'm done. They're coming up here. I'm finished. I'm finished. Well, I'm finished. My daughter's coming up here. Hold on. I think she's coming up. So anyway, oh, here they go. Here they go. Oh man, I can't get this story in for the life of me. So the crazy thing is, hey darling, what's going on? What's wrong, darling? Why? Why, darling? Why? I see this though. Good Lord mercy. Right? So check it, right? I'm gonna try to get this in. Well, having her around is not that bad. It's when I got my wife around because she's gonna limit me with what is it, darling? You can't do nothing but kid stuff today, okay? Okay? No grown YouTube. Okay? You gonna sit down and play with it? Okay, hold on. Here, go ahead. Here. Put that right here. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss, dog. Mwah.
What's that?
What? It's a microphone. Okay? That's my girl, man. Darling, turn that down. Don't have it loud, please. Go ahead. Play with it. Did you eat? What did you eat for breakfast? Huh? Okay. Come over here. Come here. Say hi to the people. Come over here. Come over here. Say hi. Come on. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay. All right. So that's my lucky charm. Okay. Literally. So anyway. So Latidra, she had this dude, cool dude. So one day I was in Queensbridge. Now, at the time I had a girlfriend, right? He knew her because me, her, that's when we used to go out as couples. Remember those days y'all went out as couples? You couldn't have a female friend and your female friends had boyfriends. Remember, everybody had a boyfriend back then. So my friend and George, that was his name. And then it was, now I don't even want to say her name because somebody that know could be talking. I don't want to say her name because somebody I know could be, oh yeah, she just sent me the video. Somebody I know could be sending me, could be telling my friend. That's why I don't want to use her name, and I don't want her to tumble because whatever's left of her, I don't want to lose her, right? So anyway, true story. So I'm in Queensbridge, and I'm creeping. Let me tell you about a real nigga. What is that, darling? What is that? Oh, okay, good. So check it. So I parked in front of the fire hydrant. I took my car cover out covered up the fire plug so I don't get a ticket. That was the thing over there. Like, and any cop that know the area, they knew that that wasn't garbage. Needless to say, I did get a ticket one day with that. But just check this out. I'm trying to think. So my man, I went to do what I did. What I did, I went to see the chick in Queensbridge. That was my little side joint. You know what I'm saying? He knew my girlfriend because we all had dinner together. Because me and the girl was very close. So nobody ever felt jealous with her either. Huh?
Is that shirt?
What?
Is that shirt?
Yes. It's daddy's shirt. See? Let me see.
No.
You play with it, though. It's for the paper. So, thank you. Yo, so check it. Now check it. See, I'm gonna see if you catch this. So check it. I leave the crib and my man George leaves a post-it on my car. He's like, yo, what up? I see you, George, something like that. I'm paraphrasing. I forgot exactly what he said. But check it. The nigga was out moving around like me. Cause he don't live out there. He wasn't from Brooklyn. He live in Brooklyn. He don't live in Queens. So the nigga, pretty boy dude, the nigga see me and I seen him seeing me. No. I'm getting mixed up. I'm sorry. No. The post-it was a girl. I'm getting mixed up with another story. My bad. No, he pulled up. My bad. He pulls up. I'm sorry. I'm leaving, creeping late at night. I had to be leaving at 2 o'clock in the morning. The nigga rolls up. It was like, yo, Cor, what up? Now, he wasn't with nobody, but what are you doing in Queensbridge, nigga? Oh my God, I loved him, yo. I swear to goodness on my life. I've never had a homegirl where I loved the man that she was with. I love this dude. The nigga, like in other words, back then you could have ratted a nigga out. I almost said my homegirl's name. He ain't tell T, let's say her name was T. He ain't tell T nothing. It was our thing. And to this day, because she would have said, George told me he's seen your car in Queensbridge and you were coming out. He didn't do none of that sucker shit. Because back then, and this had to be like 93, I had a white Maxima. I just had an Acura, I had a white Maxima, I remember. He knew the car. And as I was walking to the car, he pulled up. That nigga George, that fly little nigga pulled up. I ain't never tell her that I seen him, and he ain't never tell her he seen me. It's just the unwritten rule. And back then, pussy was flowing. It was everywhere. Oh, thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
I love you. I love you, darling. Give me a kiss. So obviously she's not in school today because school is out because we have a blizzard, state of emergency. But anyway, check how dude. Right. So fast forward, they were just a beautiful looking couple. She was, and they ended up moving. They ended up moving to Maryland, to Bethesda, Maryland. And it's so funny because when her sisters moved, they came from a beautiful family, especially her. So her and George got this big apartment down there. I'll never forget that. And I went down there the year of whatever was going on, because Maryland and DC's right there. But whatever was going on, he was close to DC. They were close to DC. And me and this girl, Tony, Toni, I used to date a lot of bad brownies back then. Like my brown skinned women were baddies. Like So this chick I was dating for real, you know what I mean? Because back at that time I had a breakup with my ex, and it was terrible. So I went out to All-Star Weekend, and I think it was in DC. That was the time. I forgot who was DJ. I think Diddy was DJing at this party. But anyway, I went out to DC. So that had to be '02 because they were together for a few years. Yeah, her and George were together for a few years because come to think of it, I'm like, she was together with him since like 93, and then up until 2002. I remember that year. So 2001, 2002. Don't quote me. I think it was '01. So um she let me stay with them. Me and the girl Tony stayed at George and T's house. Like, this is the type of time we was on. Like, we didn't do hotels. You could if you knew somebody, you could stay in their house. Like, now everybody does hotels. So we went out there. It was a rough time for me because I was going through, like, I was dealing with a breakup, but this was my new side chick. And side chicks, one thing about side chicks, they get you through a lot of shit. People don't tell you that. Side chicks, man. Back then, we used to just call her my girlfriend. You had your wifey, then you had girlfriend. Remember, wifey, you're my wifey. Like, that was a big thing. So you had a wifey and you had your girlfriend. This was my girlfriend, and she went out there with me. She knew what I was dealing with. You know, made she supporting me, making sure I was good. We ain't pop off in a crib, nothing disrespectful like that. But 2002 to 2004, something happened. And I probably never really knew the story. And George and T broke up. And I was devastated as a friend because he never seen me as a threat. He knew we had a real friendship, legit. We really did. Never crossed the line. We used to go to Jamaica together. We used to go to trips together. This was my dog. Yes. Don't go in there and be playing around, darling. Don't get in no trouble. Okay? What you doing, pretty? She's so pretty. That's my girl. She's so beautiful, man. And she knows it. Right, darling? Darling, who's my princess? Where's my princess? Yes. Come here. Come here. Come over here. Sit over here. Who's my princess? Who's my princess? Who's my princess? Who's my princess?
Joy.
Yes, Joy. So anyway, right? They broke up. And my friend T, she was going through this major party spell. Like, we was partying hard. Like, we didn't even get into that. Me and her went everywhere. So let's just say we were partying even when they were together. But once she moved, it was different. But I noticed a shift. One day she told me that her and George broke up. And I'm like, what? She said, yeah. I said, you gotta be kidding me. I think the gist of the story, don't quote me on this, there was this one guy that and I seen this because she was coming back to New York frequently. She would drive to New York all the time. So we were still partying. Yes. So we were still partying. But you know, is when she came here. So at the time, she was coming back and forth to New York every now and then on the weekends. But there was this one dude, and I'm not gonna say his name because he probably watching too. And it starts with an M, right? You know, you was the beginning of ruining her, man, you piece of fucking garbage. You was the beginning of ruining her because I remember he was a good dancer and my friend loved to dance. This wasn't whining and dining, real dancing. People know how to dance. And anyway, her and George broke up. So she fast forward, she was leaving Maryland. I'm like, what? You know, why are you even leaving Maryland? You know, she's a teacher out there. She's doing this and doing that. Because remember, I didn't tell you, she's a teacher. So she comes back to New York. She needs a place to live. my boy Paul had this property in the Bronx, nice property, like brand new. He just renovated it. It wasn't Staten Island, but it's the Bronx, and he gave her like this incredible deal. She had a backyard for it because she always had a dog. She had a little dog. Yo, my friend comes up there. She was doing good. A little different not seeing George around, you know what I'm saying? I had to adjust to it. The only female friend in my life. So let's just say if I got 100 female friends since the 90s, 100 close ones, maybe 200, she was the only one that had a real dude. He was an incredible dude, man. I forgot what he did as a profession, but you know, he's a Wall Street cat. So anyway, she gets hooked up with this clown ass nigga. And I guess that was the deal. That's basically what broke them up. So she's in the Bronx, she's chilling, she's doing good. It was this young dude. I'll never forget this piece of trash, man. Younger cat. She started fooling around with this nigga, and yo, he finished her. She caught a mental illness. What's that, darling? I don't see anything. She caught it. It's cold up here? You cold? Okay. She caught a mental illness. And I noticed it when I remember one time. So I had a new girlfriend, right? New girlfriend, 2000. I'm paraphrasing, so I got to jump places. 2004, I got this new chick with me. She happened to be going to this party. She's a party girl. So we met downtown Brooklyn. This cat, Ted, he was doing these nice exclusive parties. So we met, and me and Alana and T went to the party. I think it was me, Alana, T, Shamara. It was a whole bunch of, I always had girls around me, right? A couple of niggas or whatever. And I remember Latidra, I said her name. Tidra, I remember Tidra said, that's all good. I remember Tidra said, I like her for you. She used to give me the check for the girls I was with. You know, for the most part. You know, she wasn't great with it, but she was good. But I noticed there was a shift in her. She was looking different. I never forget that day. I said, something's changed. And then, yo, she progressively kept getting worse and worse. She started not dressing good. She started putting on massive weight. Her figure started taking a dump. Her weaves were shitty. I mean, she just was like, my man told me she wasn't paying rent in the place. So I had this comedy club, and I remember she did the coat check, and she came in with the coat check, and something happened, and we got into some words, and we never had a fight ever. Never. We're gonna do your homework in a minute. We never had a fight. She told me F you. I remember when she was leaving and she took her coat check money, because I don't know what we were even arguing about. That's how dumb it was. We don't even remember. And I remember telling my sister, I'm like, something's wrong. Something changed with her. And then boom, she had a nervous breakdown. Yo, man. To see your friend come from an incredible, beautiful, talented, career-oriented woman, she got entangled with this young... Right, Blue, go ahead. She got entangled with this loser-ass nigga, man. And she what's that? I know she tumbled because she introduces me to this guy. And I'm like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Like, this wasn't even her. And I met him. I'm just like, let me tell you something. I can meet a person and tell something's wrong with you. I could meet the person you're with and tell something is wrong with you. let me tell you, I tried, and every time I try, it always fails. I tried to, I remember she used to have events because she wasn't paying rent, but she still was living in my man's spot. And I remember she had this one event, and I was like, that ain't George. Forget the nigga that she got caught out there with the party. This was her man. And no exaggeration. Ever since then, every last one, because time changes, right? Women started choosing the trash. Like they were just getting worse with it. Like all my homegirls now was just losing relationships, and everything that was accessible in the 90s, they started getting the litter in the 2000s. Yo, when I tell you this nigga was a clown, the nigga gets arrested, goes to jail. Yo, she just kept spiraling and spiraling and spiraling. I knew she had the nervous breakdown when she escaped. She wasn't receptive. She lost the job as a teacher. She lost the license clearly, and she became a DJ. To this day, she's still a DJ. I remember her telling me, what should she call her? I gave her the name. I said, just call it with your name. You know what I'm saying? I thought she had a nice exclusive name, but she became a DJ. Some people don't understand. People with disabilities, they're very talented with a lot of things. She still had her ear. She still knows good music. She's a big fan of Chris Brown. She loves to she plays with T would have played back then or danced to. She was into Pretty Boys, but she got this dude, yo. This nigga was a complete bum, broke ass nigga. And the more she fell in love with him, the harder she kept falling. Yo, I'm telling you right now, man. That entanglement shit, y'all think it's like, oh, it's entanglement with, Will Smith. And I'm like, no, nigga, that's just, it's just another word for who you're fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like
I want to pick green.
Go ahead and pick green. The wrong person. All it takes.
Daddy, one
Use yellow. It only takes one person. Yep. It only takes one person. And this is not just for women. This is men too. A lot of you men, you entangle with the wrong person, man. Let me tell you something. I don't know a person, unless they were fortunate, very few. But what I've noticed, people that entangle with the wrong person will entangle with the wrong people forever. I'm telling you. I seen her going. Yes, listen, Rashida. I seen her going from good. She came from an incredible family, a prominent family. Her mother and father, I know them personally. Her sisters were all prominent. Even her sisters now are doing good. One of them live in California. The other one lives out here. One just got married. Amazing family, man. It got so bad. I called her sisters one day and I said, listen, I noticed a change. One of them I spoke to, the one in California. I said, do you know a change in T? And they were like, not really. I guess she's just trying to protect her. She said, I know she was going through some challenges. I'm like, no, but something's different with her. She's not the same. But the sister was in so much denial. We're going to do that in 5 minutes, darling. Dance, go ahead, dance. Let me see. Yo, man. If y'all listening, man and woman, that's the alphabet. Good. If you're listening, man or woman, let me tell you something, man. That's all it takes, man. One wrong. It ain't even one person, the wrong person, because the wrong person is the wrong person. Wrong person. Let me tell you something. If George seen her now, he'll be in tears. That's how fucked up she looks. Yo, man. You know, she had the audacity. She left the dude alone, whatever. Then she had the nerve to tell me they still friends. Yo, you know, the one thing people got to learn in life, when you love your friends and they're doing harm to themselves and they don't want to listen to you, you got to stay away from them. What you doing, darling?
Nothing.
Um,
Daddy,
yes.
it's glue.
Oh, don't play with that glue yet. We got to use that later. Me, you, and mommy have to use that. Don't open that yet. Don't open that. Get over here. Come over. You better come over here. Come over here. Darling, bring the glue over here. Bring it over here. This is for your project. Come over here. Don't open it. You open it, I'm going to take the phone. Don't open it. You know, that's why I tell y'all, man, as black women, I don't even have to find out you're dealing with a bum because the B mindset ain't going to work for you. It's just not. It doesn't work with when you're dealing with bum niggas. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work when you're dealing with the wrong person. It doesn't work that even in your most private time of being entangled with the wrong person, it will not. Every video here will go in the toilet. Even the ones that may be relatable, nothing's going to stick. This is why I don't have alumni of the B mindset, because now that's left is the litter trash, right? And they choose it. And the man are worse on one level because the man don't even want a lady. He don't even want a good woman. He wants a whore, an evil, disgusting lion. He wants her. So now the good woman that are left, she's out here. And if she's gonna date, it's gonna be a piece of trash. It's gonna be a piece of garbage. A piece of garbage. This one man ruined her. She entangled. We got to use that word more. She entangled herself with this person, and it destroyed her. If she had a chance, this one man, I wish I could say his name, but I won't. I won't even give the privilege. He ruined my girl, man. He ruined her. It's like looking at drugs and saying, nah, nigga, I don't sell drugs because that shit ruined my family members. It ruined friends. There's certain things I don't want to look at that ruin people, put us in the grave. I don't even like to look at soda. That shit done ruined some of my family members. It is the worst thing, man. And I know her father was a player. The only downfall about it, the father left. Her and the mother did split up. New man came in. The mother stayed with a man, but the only man that was around her was me. And I'm not saying it's me as a blame. What I'm saying is, I think at one time, me and her was moving so crazy because girls that were hanging with me, they were able to be niggas. Like they was able to move around the way a man would do. Like, yo, they know I'm not gonna tell if you cheat on a nigga. I never told her man he cheated. I wouldn't tell anybody they cheated. But what I'm guilty to, where I think I'm guilty to, back then, like I said, you had homegirls in your 20s and 30s, late teens, 20s and 30s. y'all was able to be, you know, y'all was able to get on your bullshit, OPP style. You know what I mean? That's what we was at with it on some naughty by nature shit, right? But these days, a woman can't see that side of me at all. Even as if she's BSing with me on the side, hypothetically, she still has to see a manly way because now at this age, you can't show that woman that. And I wish I had did that then. If there's anything I felt, if she had probably seen me in a better manner as a one woman man, she would have probably made better choices. She was moving around like me, and it caught up to her. And then when she lost George, and she for that clown, she's still friends with that nigga, I heard too. But the young nigga, man, I couldn't believe when she was with this little boy. What's wrong, daughter? Ladies and gentlemen, it only takes the wrong person, the wrong one, getting entangled with the wrong person. Stacey Dash was talking about all these drugs she used to take. She was on Dr. Phil or Dr. Oz, I believe. She was talking about all these drugs she used to take, and she did this because she got entangled with the wrong person. Every woman that faces challenges with a no good man is because she got entangled with him. Huh? Huh? You want to get dressed? We're going to go in the snow in a little while, but we can't go out there now. Okay? So that's just one story among many, but I don't know a female friend to this day or an ex that has. I got one ex that's married. I got one that's married, so I'm gonna say one. Hold on, we're gonna go outside in another hour, dog. We gotta wait for the snow to stop. We can't go out there now. It's dangerous. Look out the window. Look, it's dangerous. You see it out the window? Look out there. Look out this window. Look out this window. You know, is it therapeutic to listen to Ask Nathaniel and come to the B mindset? Yes, it could be very therapeutic. It could be quite entertaining. But I want to tell you from the words, man, stay away from that shithole. He's a piece of garbage. Okay? The younger the nigga is, the old. It's a lottery out here. You got to be careful. And you can't be here and you don't know common sense. You shouldn't have to ask me what I think. You should say to yourself, Nate would not, if you don't know me enough to say, what would Nate say without coming to me, you shouldn't be here. He ruined her, man. He ruined my girl. So now, as it stands right now, I have to reply to her. I don't even know what to talk about. She DJed for things for my mother. We had little events throughout the years. She's a good little events DJ. If you have like a wedding or whatever, small events, she's good with that. But she's spaced out, man. And it's just so disturbing, man, to see her, the way she looks, the way she dresses. I love her so much, man, but it's like she died. Like, it's hard for me to see people that passed away, but it's worse for me to see people that are physically here that died. That's hard for me to see, man. It's hard for me to see that, man. Yo, that's why I keep telling y'all about that piece of garbage, man. And men, you know, some of you brothers I know personally, man, it's never gonna be right because you entangled with the wrong person. I don't care how much you think somebody got it worse than you. You entangled with the wrong person. It's never gonna be right. Never. Never, man. I've never seen it happen. I've seen people that had entanglement with the wrong person that may have had a right person later. Something like that. So that, that's, you know what I mean? They entangled with the wrong person, but they were fortunate enough to be with the right person and they live happily ever after. These situations are spread out, but I know a few. Most of the cases I know, they got entangled with the wrong person and they stayed stuck. In other words, they like, I know one woman now, she got entangled with the wrong person. This nigga got killed. They murdered him in 2020. And she's still twisted. Even with the new kid's father, new relationship, everything. Even with that, because she entangled herself with the wrong person in her position, which is common, now she entangles with the wrong people. The hope side of it, you can entangle with the wrong person, and if you're lucky enough, you can entangle with the right person. Yes, that's a success story. That ain't often. Which is often is why you see so many women out here single and struggling, and why you see so many men out here wanting to go to these different countries to marry whores as wives in their old years. They don't even want a lady. They don't even want a lady. These niggas want to marry dirt. And that's why when we see storms like this happening, and it's just a little glimpse of everybody's worried now, because if this snow was to go 24 feet high, people gonna die out of fear. You know what I mean? Nobody's gonna be surviving that. But 2 feet of snow, they're going crazy. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. Blah, blah, blah. It's really, really imperative, man. That bum. Black men destroy black women, man. As a collective, they destroy them. What are you doing, darling? They destroy them. Wait, darling. They destroy them. That bum. That loser, black male loser. That loser black male that's even in the corporate sector that left you for a whore. He don't leave you for a lady. He leaves you dry. And your struggles are inherited from him. He's a bum. I see why these cops pull us over. I see why they shoot us. I see why white people are racist and niggas. I do. I get it. I do get it. We gotta be the most ignorant niggas on planet Earth. Huh?
Daddy got nails.
You got nails? Let me see your nails. Let me see your pretty little, look at her little pretty little nails. Her little pretty little nails. You're such a lady. You're a lady, darling. Darling, take those off. Put those back.
Daddy, help.
Put it back, darling. It's gonna hurt you. It's gonna make you trip. Take it off your foot. Give me the other leg. Put that over there. Put that back in the laundry. It's clean clothes. So, I'm not gonna make this about. Don't open that yet. Play with the phone until I get off the phone. Play with the phone. You want me to take the phone back? Just play the phone. Give me the nails. Don't open that. Where's the glue? Where's the glue? Go get the glue. Okay, good girl. Why are you trying to hide it? This he's trying to. You know, that story really hit home. You know what I'm saying? It really does hit home because, you know, I could see it as clear as day. I used to watch her walking out the building, and brothers used to be like, nigga, how you not hit? I couldn't, I don't, how do you do it? And let me give a disclaimer. If there's any men listening to this and you take offense to this because you're that person, if there's no black man that takes offense to it and he's thinking the way I do, he's a good one because he gets it. He does. Okay? You entangle with the wrong person, you're fucked. Forever. Just even if there's hope in the sky, just be mindful that that's a gift. That's if you're lucky. You entangle the wrong person, you're finished. You are cooked. Okay? Sex is a beautiful thing. Oh, with the right person. Oh. When you entangle with the right person, okay? You entangle with the right person. Darling, come here. Come here. What are you doing? What are you doing in there? You gotta go to the bathroom? Huh? Don't open them to them nails. I'm watching you. So you know, that's why you see the energy is off. That's why things are not the same. That's why there's something in the air. Something is in the air because people are entangling themselves with the wrong people. That's why it's off. Okay? There's garbage out here. You as a woman are more vulnerable because everything on your body is a temple. Your hair is a temple. Your ears are a temple. Your neck is a temple. Your eyes, everything in your body is a magnetic sponge. It's not sharpened. A magnetic sponge. Okay? Darling, what are you doing? Where are you going? Why don't you play with the phone? You don't want to play with the phone no more? Give it back. Give me the phone back. You can't play that game. Oh wow, thank you for that super chat. You mentioned Brazil. Did you get the visa? Visa? I didn't mention Brazil. I didn't say anything about Brazil. I don't know what you talk about. But Brazil to me is Newark, New Jersey. Brazil to me is Kearney, New Jersey. That's Brazil. Kearney, New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey, New York City, Queens, New York. That's Brazil to me. I didn't mention anything about. Oh, did I mention? I probably mentioned Queens, New York in the past conversation. Yeah, that's Brazil. That's my Brazil. Ain't no question about that. But thank you for that super chat. Appreciate that. But anyway, it and the men. So this is where we're at now. The women are being entangled with the wrong people, and so are the men. That's why the world's fucked up now. Okay, and you as a woman, you don't have a dick. You have a vagina, and that's vulnerable. It's a sponge. Once you put bad water on a sponge, the sponge is no good. Even if you wring the sponge out, it's still contaminated. You can't afford to risk that. So do your method and do your studies before a nigga get that ass. You're more vulnerable than us. You're more vulnerable than us. I'm going to reply to my homegirl. I'm going to say, Hope all is well. Please give your mother and everybody my regards. I miss you all. I'm not gonna ask how's everybody doing. I don't want to know how everybody's doing. In my world, if you could only be in my world for a day, it's amazing. But when you entangle yourself with the wrong people, you'll never see the day of light. You may see sunshine, but you ain't gonna see the light. I'm not saying that your vaginas are contaminated, but the minds are, because you entangled yourself with the wrong person. Do yourself a favor. If you're subscribed here and you haven't changed as a person, unsubscribe. It's useless. It's not working. But if you have a chance, you go better. It's still not stopping?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, darling. Give her this because she started giving me the BS.
You still not stopping?
Did you make the breakfast yet, babe? Yeah.
Did you still stop?
Oh, the boss is here. Listen, ladies and gentlemen. You entangle yourself with the wrong person. Beware of that piece of crap. He's a piece of garbage. Okay? Be careful. Okay? You could go to dinner. You can take a trip. You can do all them things. Once you entangle yourself with that animal, you are through. Okay? And time will prove that. Okay? You won't even be able to see the light. You have a good man. You won't even be able to acknowledge that. Because that damn piece of garbage is going to still impact your day-to-day life. Seeing the sunshine is one thing. You want to see the light. That's why they tell you when they punish you, they put you in jail. We're going to make sure you don't see the light of day. That's punishment. You can't see the light of day. I'm looking at one of my skylines on the roof. I can still see through the snow and see the light. I may not see the sun, but I see the light. Amen. Say hi, boss. They said hi, boss, man.
Who?
They said hi, boss. I said the boss is here.
Oh, tell him I said hi.
So
Blessings.
blessings, yes, she said. You know,
Hi, everybody.
that's the most she ever said. You heard her? She said, hi, everybody. You know. And she's gonna put her middle finger up at me when she finishes.
No, I'm not going to do that. Don't be like me.
So I mean, you know, it is a very I have to share this, man, and seeing my peoples, man, just seeing it, no disrespect to even her as a DJ. Some people are like, there's nothing wrong with that, Nate. She ain't the DJ we talk about on Instagram, the pretty girl that's spinning around with the little gym body and all. We talking about like, huh? Like we talking about like that same thing we seen in the videos on Instagram with everybody celebrating the end of the Coliseum and seeing these people and seeing our people as black people looking bad. Oh, you could just smell old English in there, drugs, alcohol, depression. And yeah, they're all together for that one day, but I'm like, why do we look so bad? But we know why we look so bad. You can look at a person's face, they can tell you, oh, things are great, fantastic, no complaints in the world at all. Life is perfect. And we can see all that and hear all that and say, you know what? It was a nice try. And you know, you talk to your missus, or you be like, oh, they look fucked up. Y'all know that? How many times y'all been you could have been, you know, not a hospital, but let's say you're in the supermarket, you see somebody else, they tell you, we just bought a house, things are great, you know, all the grandkids are doing good, right. Then when they leave, you be like, woo. She looked bad. Then you see him again. Hey, okay, yeah, good seeing y'all. Keep in touch. Whoa. She looked bad. And we're like, what happened? I don't know. People are going through it. That's what shows when you entangle with the wrong person. You reach out to homegirls you ain't talked to in a while. How's everything? Oh, great. No complaints. Just working, doing the traveling. I'm like, yep, there we go. You know, it just shows you, man, that there is a cause, right? So cause and effect. You cause it, then it affects you. So, you know, looking at her and saying, this one man did that. And I don't know, listen, do I blame it on the fact that her father was a Rolling Stone? And maybe I was a Rolling Stone when we were homeboys and homegirl? Yeah, I think it contributes to that. It does. Because as I matured, she's still doing the bad behavior and picking men as if she's in high school. She got worse. And this one story solidified and confirmed everything that I see around me, even with the celebrities. Watching Vivica Fox and watching Cardi B and, you know, looking at some more and looking at these women and you look in their face and like, yo, what's wrong with her? She looks bugged the fuck out. 'Cause entangled with the wrong person. You know, it only takes that one wrong person. You know, it doesn't take the one person, it's the wrong person. And it was very, 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 it's very disturbing to see this. And you know, I want to end this with you guys and let y'all know, man, that if you're not encouraged by what I do here, then you'll never be encouraged. Let me see your nails. Show your nails. I told her to put it on. Look at the nails. Oh my God. Mwah. It's so pretty, darling. You're very pretty, darling. Yeah, I see. Mommy gave it the nails. I want to leave this with a prayer, man. And God, please allow me to have the strength to continue to do what I'm doing and lead the way and not give up and get frustrated at the conditions in our community. Please continue to give me the ability to love one another and continue to be apologetic as I be forgiving. Continue to be apologetic as I'm forgiving. Thank you, darling. I'm losing friends that are alive. And it seems to hurt me more than the friends that have left. This entanglement is a very venomous, evil thing. She's coming downstairs. How you gonna turn the phone now, darling? You got nails. Hold on. So please continue to bless me, to give me the strength and the patience to do what I have to do. I love my subscribers. I love my supporters. I love my members dearly, male and female. I love them. But I have to pray for the ones that are in pain, the ones that are giving a false narrative, the ones that don't even know that they're being tortured because they slept with the devil. I will never give up on y'all. And I hope this moment was just as touching as it's been for me. I know a lot of y'all, when y'all shut down, y'all going through that depression because that entanglement. You've been with the wrong person. Some of y'all entangled with the wrong people and have never even acknowledged that. It's not about who talked to you, it's who you entangled with. That is the key. That can make you or break you. Get it together. And man, listen, you can't make a whore into a housewife. Class is dismissed. Peace.